I had hardly completed my course at the real gymnasium when I was prostrated with a dangerous illness, or rather a score of them, and my condition became so desperate that I was given up by physicians. During this period, I was permitted to read constantly, obtaining books from the public library, which had been neglected and entrusted to me for a classification of the works and preparation of the catalogues. One day, I was handed a few volumes of new literature unlike anything I had ever read before, and so captivating as to make me utterly forget my hopeless state. They were the earlier works of Mark Twain, and to them might have been due the miraculous recovery which followed. 25 years later, when I met Mr. Clemens and we formed a friendship between us, I told him of the experience and was amazed to see that great man of laughter burst into tears. During that time, I was confined to bed for 9 months, with scarcely the ability to move. My condition was getting worse, and I lost interest to live if I were not able to continue my research. My energy was completely exhausted, and for the second time I found myself at death's door. In one of the sinking spells, which was thought to be the last, my father rushed into the room. I can still see his pallid face as he tried to cheer me in tones belying his assurance. "Perhaps," I said, "I may get well if you will let me study engineering." "You will go to the best technical institution in the world," he solemnly replied, and I knew that he meant it. A heavy weight was lifted from my mind, but the relief would have come too late had it not been for a marvelous cure brought about through a bitter decoction of a peculiar bean. I came to life like another Lazarus, to the utter amazement of everybody. My father insisted that I spend a year in healthful physical outdoor exercises, to which I reluctantly consented. For most of this term I roamed in the mountains, loaded with a hunter's outfit and a bundle of books, and this contact with nature made me stronger in body as well as in mind. I thought and planned, and conceived many ideas, almost as a rule delusive. The vision was clear enough, but the knowledge of principles was very limited.